The Super Bowl is this weekend, and during the broadcast, they will probably show members of our military watching the game overseas. Sports are a big part of American culture, and they have the power to bridge far distances and generations. It's easy to get distracted at the winter wheelchair games at the Wilkes-Barre VA Medical Center. There's a dancing penguin, an inflatable bear, and lots of music. But many, while still having fun, keep their eyes on the prize.
A lot of the guys are very competitive, and some of them do hold the record for winning year after year after year. So they really feel like they want to get out there and hold that record and maintain their champion status. So they do practice a little bit and they prepare all day.
Some of the events include golf, archery, bowling, and a wheelchair race. The whole thing is organized by the Recreation Therapy Department.
What we're doing today is bringing all of our veterans together that reside in our long-term living center and giving them the opportunity to showcase some of the skills that they've learned and invest some of their interests to really provide improved self-esteem, improved quality of life. It just gives them a wonderful outlet, allows them the opportunity to interact with the community as well. We have a lot of volunteers that come in and give a lot of support to our veterans, and it's one way of giving back to them.
Joe Kelly is a U.S. Navy veteran, a member of the Dallas American Legion, and a volunteer at the VA. He knows the importance of giving some time to his fellow veterans.
I think it's important that these people that are here in our community living center don't forget that the community knows they're here. And I find that since I've retired, I've been volunteering here at the VA, strictly veteran to veteran. And I believe that's the right thing to do, because we're a very small minority in this country, people that were in the term veterans, so we have to remember one another, so that's why I'm here.
He also knows how big sports are in the military.
The military was loaded with athletes. I mean, I think of the one that came out of the Naval Academy, Robinson, the basketball player. I had two brothers that went to the Naval Academy, they were down there with him. He came out and played ball, but the military is made up of a real diverse group, and I don't think people realize that. The men and the women, particularly who serve today, they come from all corners of the country.
Known as the Admiral, Naval Academy grad David Robinson is a member of the NBA Hall of Fame, and he may be disappointed there's no basketball shootout at these games. But there's a reason for that.
We switch the games out every year, and one of the games we switched out this year was we changed basketball for archery. And last year for basketball, we did have a basketball high school champion who obviously was doing really well with basketball toss, but we do want to change it up and keep it new and fresh every year. So this year we added archery, and they're loving it so far.
Many of the veterans have their own sports stories. After watching John Walchick at the golf station, it's no surprise when we learn he was a member of the Hollenbach Golf Club in Wilkes-Barre.
What was the best part of your game? I mean, were you driver? Was it your short game?
Middle game.
Well, you have the putting down today. Did you make all three?
Yeah,
Are you a competitive person?
I am.
Walchick served for 5.5 years in the Air Force.
Were you a pilot?
No,
What did you do?
mechanic.
Mechanic?
I fixed him, they flew
That's really neat. What did you get to work on?
47.
Durbert Billworth is originally from Biloxi, Mississippi. Before an injury, he played softball, basketball, and baseball.
I mean, how important are sports just for everybody? Why do you think they're so important?
I don't know. I think they're very important to a person's life, everyday life. I mean, it just builds them up and makes them total who they are. Sports, all the way.
Billworth served in the Navy as a CT, a cryptologic technician. That's impressive. He also says he's a good bowler. Ann Edwards is another volunteer at the VA. Her dad and stepdad were both in the military.
It reminds them of what their life was like before. You know, you never know. Maybe this guy was a baseball player before, or maybe this guy was on a bowling team, or this guy was on a golf league. You don't know that aspect of them unless you're out here involved with this stuff. And they'll say, oh, I remember I used to go golfing with my buddies, you know. And it, again, brings back memories, and it's very good for them to socialize like that with the other guys.
If you're interested in learning more about volunteering at the VA hospital in Wilkes-Barre, call 570-821-7237. For SSPTV Sports, I'm Ken Cara.